There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children. She didn't know what to do. What would you do if you were living in a shoe? That's not a good place to be living. If you're going to live somewhere, make sure that the shoe is big enough, like a cabin or the hut or something like that, because when you have to do the workouts and then the shoes are not too big, and then the ladies they put on the shoes, and the problem is that nobody has enough room to go and to eat the breakfast and the proper breakfast and the dinner and the lunch and all those the crazy things. So you got to have a better shoe system. I think that's the problem. We don't have the right shoe system. We need to improve that. The old lady, poor old lady, lived in shoe. Who would have thought?
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. There she had so many children, she didn't know what to do. Maybe she had sparkly fingers like Thor. He took my champion. Oh no, no, no! I didn't like that, not one little bit. I thought that was very, very rude.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. That's the problem we have. But there's a lot of great shoes out there where there's got a lot of great women. So we got to find the great women and the great shoes, put them together. That's what we've got. We got the best shoes, the greatest kind of shoes. I think it's very, very good. Nobody thought we had any shoes, but we got the best shoes, and then the best women wearing those shoes. I think it's and then living in the shoes. I think that's the important question. Nobody's asked that question like I did. I asked a very important question. I think what you need to do is make sure that the shoes and the women are equal, and you're not going to have a problem if people aren't going to wear shoes. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense.